I'm really concerned with it being as tight as I want it to be because I don't want to die today.
I can tell you, number one, 0 people have died at this facility. So
Great.
there's that.
So they're due.
And we've had...
For us, day 13 and 14 fell on a weekend, and overall my nutrition was pretty good considering it was a weekend. I mean, just look at this bowl of Brussels sprouts. I ate that. Kim, are you watching this? I hope you are watching that, Kim, but you can go ahead and stop watching now because I did also eat some pizza and drink some beer, which in the end has to be incorporated into my life somehow because sustainable life change for me is going to have to involve pizza. It's an essential facet of my personal brand. Have you ever heard of pizza, Miss Kim? Anyway, before we knew it, we were back at the gym again on day 15. It's only week 3 and this place is already starting to feel like a second home, but a second home that makes you want to vomit by the time you leave. But even so, still a second home you kind of love, thanks in large part to Laura, who is an excellent trainer. She wanted to see if our metrics were progressing, so we jumped on our treadmills. By the way, unlike most fitness and health shows, 100 Days has no corporate sponsors. We're not trying to sell you protein shakes or shirts or shoes or anything you don't need, except for shirts. Hey Chris, where'd you get your shirt from?
DFTBA.com.
I hear that's the #1 place for affordable shirts.
I mean, if I were looking for a gift idea for a friend,
Yep.
I would definitely go there.
Or a loved one.
Or someone you don't love.
Yeah, also like a good hate gift. After a half mile, my heart rate was 154 beats per minute and Chris's was 125 beats per minute. Is he a 27-year-old professional athlete? Fortunately, it's not a competition. It really isn't. It's definitely not. Then we did push-ups. When we tested these on day 1, I did 21 and Chris did 27. So we're already seeing some improvement there because I did 26 on day 15 and Chris did 30. For the record, that means Chris did 3 more than on day 1 and I did 5 more, but it's not a competition. We probably shouldn't have tested our planks directly afterwards. I'm gonna blame that for my poor performance. We did these on day 4 when I held one for 1 minute 40 seconds and Chris did 2 minutes. This time I only made it to 55 seconds, although Chris showed some improvement with 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I think Laura felt kind of bad about tiring us with all those metrics, so she did that thing that gym teachers do when they're trying to get some brownie points. She let us go outside.
Nice warm up.
Afterwards, we came back inside to see how our toe touching was going. I was excited to learn that I'm now only 12 inches away from the floor, unlike last time when it was 14.5 inches. Chris's wrist to floor distance has also improved. He's now 4 inches away.
It is exciting to see every time you do it, like, oh, I did 2 more, I did 4 more, I did 20 more seconds. And it is a wonderful way to see that you're making progress.
It was awesome to see how much we've improved just after a couple of weeks, but our already impeccable fitness does seem to have given Laura free rein to make us do sit-ups and push-ups and squats. And then Laura gave us another gym class throwback with these rollerboard exercises. I remember when these things were fun. Now they're just very difficult for my middle-aged core. This is another one that while I was doing it, I felt like I looked pretty awesome, and now I'm watching it, and I don't look that awesome. I was really psyched about day 16's exercise, rock climbing with our instructor Christina. I'm kidding, I was terrified. The good news was we started at 6 in the morning, so I was almost too tired to be properly anxious.
I want to lay out my #1 and #2 concerns for you. #1, I am afraid of heights. I do not want to die today. I'm very scared of dying. #2, I just don't want to be permanently injured.
So I was relieved to learn that before you even get on the wall, there's a lot to learn because safety is important in rock climbing. So Christina taught us some essentials, including how to tie a figure-8 knot, how to attach the rope to our harnesses, and how to belay each other. Are we done now?
That's it. That's the whole thing. Thanks
Go
for
to
coming
Waffle
in.
House.
It's a large overhead for just a knot tying facility. We're not even done with the knot yet, actually.
Oh, geez.
That's just
All
half
right.
of it.
You know what? If this is what we spend an hour doing today, I'm super psyched.
But then eventually we had to get on the wall. Luckily for me, Chris volunteered to go first.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to go first?
Sure.
Great. All right, Chris, here we go.
You ready?
Ready.
Look at him, he's like a gigantic Spider-Man. He's like the Incredible Hulk playing the role of Spider-Man.
I mean, if you can climb a ladder, you can climb that. Honestly.
Just barely climb a ladder, so should be perfect.
It's very difficult for me to describe how terrified I was in this moment. All I can say is that I learned something about myself, which is that I am more afraid of humiliating myself by failing to climb rocks than I am of dying.
Okay, don't die.
going so fast.
Oh boy. Oh God.
Doing great. Gotcha.
Okay, just lean back.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Nice work.
That was great. You did great.
That was good. I'm glad I did that. I'm proud. I'm happy. It was really intense. Like, I'm sure my heart rate's faster than it's been this entire 100 days. Whew. It was physically not that challenging, but it is mentally extremely hard. Also, this is a little tight.
I was kind of hoping that after overcoming my biggest fear, I would be allowed to go home and sleep for the rest of the day, but instead we had more climbing to do. I have to say, going up isn't that bad. It's coming down that really scared me. Because again, I am not afraid of heights. I am afraid of falling.
That's so scary. Oh man.
Look, this show is about honesty, so I'm gonna be straight with you. Rock climbing was the worst. I did not enjoy it. It did not help me get over my fear of heights. I did not start enjoying it halfway through. I did not think oh, if I do this enough, I will someday enjoy it. I will never enjoy it. Did you enjoy it?
I did. I enjoyed it.
I did not.
I enjoy it very much. And the few times I've been to the rock climbing gym, I really enjoy it.
Bring me down in a timely fashion, please.
You don't want too fast.
I do. I want too fast. I want a little too fast.
If Chris hadn't been there and Christina hadn't been so cool, there is no way I would have even gotten a foot off the ground. But I have a lot of trust in Chris, and I had a lot of trust in Christina, even though I'd only met her 30 seconds before I put my life in her hands, so I was able to get up that wall, but I am not going to pretend that I enjoyed it. I didn't. But I did emerge from it feeling proud of myself, and also starting to feel like my body and mind are not like enemies that have to inhabit the same space, but maybe like parts of a whole. And that's really exciting. I mean, not exciting enough to go rock climbing ever again as long as I live, but exciting.
I thought it was a great example of overcoming your fears. While I was watching him do that, I was also trying to focus securely on what I was doing because it was a very new experience to me. You did a good job.
Thanks for watching. I'll see you on day 18.
John, where did you get that shirt?
I got it from dftba.com, your #1 resource for... No, jeez, what is wrong with me? Internet. Is that right?
Yes.
Your #1 resource for internet?
Sorry, I'm really stressed out, Chris. Your #1 resource for internet t-shirts featuring your favorite YouTubers.
Like Wheezy Waiter.
Not to mention Hannah Hart and Rainbow Rowell, who wrote Fangirl, which is a wonderful novel, and she's also my friend, so buy her t-shirt.